Good morning, Baltimore. It's January the 2nd. We're going to end this where we started this at, in City Hall. Get Shorty. Get Shorty. Remember that. I'm an honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. You feel me? But we're going to talk about Dred Scott. We're going to talk about Dred Scott. In 1857, Chief Justice Taney from the Supreme Court said that blacks have no rights in which white America respect. Y'all repealed Roe versus Wade. You ain't said shit about Dred Scott. You killing us every day indiscriminately. The same way that you killing Palestinians over in Gaza. You practice it in America and then you use it on the world. Well, the world is watching Baltimore and I'm gonna give them something to see. President Trump know me. Yeah, he called the Secret Service on me his first time around. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna play the tapes like Watergate. That's President Trump, and it's a happy holiday and a happy new year. I use a toilet because the toilet don't care if you black, white, straight, or gay. A toilet take your shit every day. It's letters for Zion. It's a prop for my movie. And like I said, I'm right here at City Hall. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. It's National Constitution Day. Do blacks have rights in white America? Well, I was making a documentary and it clearly states right here, in regards to your documentary, I will not be able to appear. That's Governor Westmore and Senator Ben Cardin and Mayor Brandon Scott. See the date? Since you sat in that seat, this documentary is about the Democratic and the Republican Party and the money you make off mass incarceration. Right here. Maryland's prison industry, O'Malley and Brown's money machine, social media for social change, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And I got it like that. That's Governor Hogan. And we talking about the thousands and thousands of dollars y'all make. We're gonna spread hope. Activism ain't terrorism. That's Donald Trump and Governor Hogan. All right? That's Donald Trump and Governor Hogan. Because like I said, I was making a documentary. And it's about our government. Y'all made Baltimore the wire? Well, this is Baltimore rewired. The money behind the machine. That's Governor O'Malley and Attorney General Snowden. Right here. Grand jury request. Instead of the grand jury, y'all locked me up. Instead of the grand jury, you incarcerated me. We talking about constitutional rights. The right to property, the freedom of speech, yeah, you got that? Baltimore's the city that reads. And that's the dissent decree. And under the dissent decree, it says First Amendment. All right? My First Amendment right is to make a documentary. So we're going to take it to the Supreme Court. All right? To the Supreme Court. And Governor Westmore got my paperwork. Speaker Jones got my paperwork. The state of Maryland got my paperwork. First Amendment. Commissioner Worley got my paperwork. Constitutional rights violations. President Trump got my paperwork. Maryland's prison industry. Social media for social change. Like I said, Constitution Day. Right here is Kwa'isi Informe 2023. House Judiciary Committee. All right? Clearly states, for more information about Mr. Davis, you can find me on YouTube. Ain't no law against making a movie about Baltimore. David Simon did Baltimore the Wire. Well, this is Baltimore rewired. The money behind the machine. I ain't got to change nobody's name. I gave y'all mail receipts because that's legal mail. It's letters from Zion, so I had to write you letters. I didn't do internet. I just used the internet to show the letters I sent. And I used the internet to do this. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. Merry Christmas. Your son's birthday is the same day as my birthday. I was born 12/26/1959. This ain't my first day on the playground. We talking about excessive force, abusive language, harassment, false imprisonment, false arrest. And that's what Baltimore City did. I turned all this evidence into Scott Shellenberger at the Martin Luther King Day Parade. You had it too. Governor O'Malley had it. Then I got locked up in Baltimore County, and y'all talk about jurisdiction. But it was Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. Just like Dred Scott. Now it's all about you. You got a choice. You said that America showed its racism because they didn't elect Kamala Harris, and they elected Donald Trump. Well, you was part of that. The haves and the have-nots. So 2022, 2025, we're not having it no more. I'm an activist in Baltimore. That's me. That's Senator Kelly, to whom it may concern. See the date? 2007. Senator Kelly gave me $10,000 towards my movie. These are your officials. Johnny Oleski asked for a federal investigation. Nobody did it yet. Bill Ferguson got my paperwork. Fox 45 sold me for $1,500 right here. All right, Shorty's Catering. They sold me for $1,500 to these people. Silent auction. All right. That's Governor O'Malley, and that's my son Philip. We talking about the prison industry and mass incarceration. Leaders of a beautiful struggle. See the date? Art and activism, the art of protest. That's Commissioner Harris, and that's Commissioner Harris. All right? That's the toilet I left in front of Towson. In front of the school board, the school of prison pipeline. That's my new toilet. That's Fox 45. I turned 65, so I got an old folks toilet. I got a pot. I ain't got a pot, a window. I got a toilet. So in the 2024 session, Kalen Young got my paperwork. He got my book. He got my whistleblower's application. I'm a honorably discharged veteran. I'm a citizen of the state of Maryland. I'm black in America. Do blacks have rights in white America? That's letters to Zion. That's Commissioner Harris. And this machine kills fascism. That's Commissioner Harris. That's Commissioner Harris. That's my Brandon Scott. And that's me. I'm an activist in Baltimore. The best of the best in 2016. I'm an honorably discharged veteran. Forum and panel discusses why kids join gangs. All right, that's me. And that's Brooke Learman. We talking about $250 million in intellectual property theft. That's Chuck Grassley. He got my paperwork. And so does Larry Hogan. I'm not McGrath. If you go to Out for Justice, get all my paperwork from Out for Justice. Because in 2025, we're going to end this where we started this at. With Donald Trump. Letters to Zion. It ain't just a movie. It's my life. Just like Harriet Tubman. I'd free a lot more if you knew you were slaves. This ain't my fight. This is our struggle. Being black in America 2025. It's a new year. So we're going to bring that change. Asselbrook with an ask. Remember that. Social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. Make check! Happy New Year. Do blacks have rights in white America? 2025, we're going to find out. You got evidence and knowledge of corruption in the Democratic Party. Everyone eats at my table.